Hello, everybody. It's me, mayohosko. We are going to be building a Lego set today, and we are waiting for a special guest, and he's not here yet, so we're going to have to stall until he gets here. We're just going to be waiting. So we're going to be building the Octan racer upscaled minifigure today because I'm a big fan of Octan. That's one of the reasons why 1992 is my favorite year ever. That was the first year that Octan sets came out. And I enjoyed building the original upscaled minifigure. And I actually own two of them now. So I'm not interested in the pirate whatsoever. But I am interested in the Octan racer, which is why we're going to build that today. I have no idea, Cliff. He messaged me 35 minutes ago, and then 20 minutes ago that he was having some dinner, but he's not here at the start. I don't know where he's at right now. Also, hello, Mr. Blue, and hey, Owen. Owen's building mocks right now. So I have absolutely nothing to say unless stuff that the chat talks about until Hobby Hooligan gets here. You can find the links for his YouTube channel and his Instagram in the description of this stream. So while we're waiting for Hobbing, I actually need to edit yesterday's description because I forgot to do that. Because yesterday was episode 67 of Real Whole Egg. So I actually, because I don't know what I'm saying, so I'm just gonna stop. Need to find the Real Whole Egg playlist. And I need to get the description from episode 65. From episode 65. And I need to put that in episode 67. 67! I had a fantastic day yesterday because I had fun and I did a whole bunch of odd jobs for my Lego collection. So I'm going to save that description. And I need to add episode 67 to the Real Whole Egg playlist. So add it to the mayohosko Lego, and it's not underrated. Add it to the live streams, add it to the all-time uploads. Add it to the official Lego sets playlist because we built one of the Insiders reward sets. Add it to the Nervous 90s playlist because it's at 98 views. Add it to the Real Whole Egg playlist. Add it to the Vintage Lego playlist because RC showed off his city with a bunch of vintage Lego, and the set from Insider's Reward that we built is based on Classic Space. Yeah, that's all the playlists we're going to add it to. And then for the card, I'm gonna include the Real Whole Egg playlist. And then for the end screen, gonna change the playlist to be Real Whole Egg. Because at the end screen of all of my videos, we have the most recent upload on my channel, and and a video that YouTube recommends to the viewer. So someone please go tell Hobby Hooligan that we are waiting for him. Okay, actually, he just replied on his way. So hopefully he'll be here in a couple minutes. And that's why RC was my co-host for a while in 2023 and 2024, because we were in sync with each other. We got on each other's calendars, and we both like vintage Lego. So that's why I always enjoy streaming with RC. And there are some people who I equally enjoy streaming with. I'm not going to name names or anything because that would be disrespectful. But yeah, I have a lot of friends within the community, but I have chemistry with a smaller amount than the total. And RC and I have good chemistry together because we both like vintage Lego, particularly Lego from the 90s. And we share a lot of the same values as each other. So actually, I was just on the Building and Chatting podcast with Skyren, who is a viewer of the channel, and Bounty Hunter. And they were building some Lego Star Wars sets, as they do every other Saturday night. I think they start at 7 p.m. Eastern every other Saturday. And they only recently just got over 100 subscribers. So they might be here soon as well. Also, hello, Alexandria. Good to see you here. Yeah, as Clicking Cliff could attest to, I'm a binge watcher. So if I see something that I like from someone and they put it into playlists, I watch it. Yeah. So so after the stream yesterday, after episode 67 of Real Whole Egg, I moved some of my I moved some of my Lego into my room, and I had to move other Lego out into the dining room so that we could lay down some new carpet in the garage, so that when we're walking around, we don't have to walk on as much of the concrete floor. So we got that carpet in. I moved that carpet when I was watching Pure Rant Fury on Brick Hive's channel, of who we raided into at the end of Real Whole Egg yesterday. Hey, RC, we were just talking. Well, I was just talking about you a lot. So if you want to hear everything I said about you, might want to rewind by 10 minutes and then put the stream on 1.25 speed. And yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, the only reason why I am building this Lego set 40891, the upscaled Octan Racer, is because of my guest today, Hobby Hooligan.
Well, hello.
So do you want to tell the viewers why we are building the same set today?
Well, I imagine it's because we both purchased one.
Yeah,
And
and you were the one, and you
huge
were the
fans.
one who proposed that we build it together.
Yeah, you're always looking for someone to hang out with, and I'm always looking for a reason to come on live. So I figured we both have this set. We might as well build it together.
Exactly. So it was a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just stalling for the first 10 minutes until you got here. So it's good to have you here, buddy. I'm just going to put myself on mute while I move into the garage. So if there's anything that you want to say for the next 2 minutes or so, go for it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give a shout out to chat here. I just got to get up to check it. Yeah, we got Richard Cranium. We got Streamlabs in the chat. Clicking Cliff, yo, what's up? Alexandria, good to see you. Mr. Blue, how are you? Owen the Lego Master, thanks for joining us. Anyone I forgot, thank you for coming. Hopefully Mayo doesn't take too long here. We can get this show started. Yeah, man, a bit of a precarious setup in my camper trailer at the moment, and don't have a lot of room to set up Lego yet. I'm doing renovations in our basement, so hopefully sometime before winter I can get into the basement, start getting things set up. But yeah, I'm hoping for like a bunch of shelves and tables for more.
You're going to see the drama of me turning the lights on.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to clear off my table so that I can get the set onto the table.
Go right ahead. The weather, it has actually been really rainy lately. We had like almost like a 2.5 month, almost 3 months with no rain all summer long. It was really, really dry. And then it's just been raining every other day lately. So, I mean, it's good we'll have grass just before the snow comes. But I only had to mow like 3 times this month or this summer. I only had to do 3 mows.
And Johnny's got a massive name now.
Johnny Jeebus runs on water and whiskey. Huh. Well then, I guess it's a hydro engine.
Yeah, so
Heather,
it's good.
how's it going?
It's good to see you up this morning, Johnny. And hello, Heather. Can't wait to stream on Heather's channel on Monday night. And now I'm going to go and get the actual set. I'm going to go get the actual set from my room. So I'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right, sounds good. I already got my set out. I had to do some digging because when I moved, I put things in a bin. This was one of them because I went to the Lego store. I think in April, yeah, way back the end of April there, and we knew we had to move, so
I still got the
pack my stuff away. Well, then I had to go digging for it because I was like, oh yeah, I got to do this stream.
Yeah, I still got the instructions on my table from yesterday's build because yesterday we built this. So if anyone didn't see me,
I don't think I have that one.
Yeah, so if anyone didn't
No.
see when I finished building this set yesterday, you can go back and watch my stream on the replay. The set is now in my room on my shelf.
Nice.
Yeah. And so this set has the thumb tabs. Where are they?
Let's
Yeah, the set
get
has the thumb
building.
tabs at the bottom, so I'm going to be using those.
Oh. It's so big. Can't wait to stream. Heather seems excited about your stream that you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Oh, where did I leave my coffee? All right, I'm going to have to run out and grab a coffee. You just stay far, though. I totally forgot to bring it.
Yeah, I got my water next to me.
Oh, wait, the setup first.
Yeah, I need to
Ginger
move.
ale and a coffee to bring.
I need to move my cart out from behind me. Because I got a cart to move all of my Lego around here.
Yeah.
I was
Got big. 1, 2, 3. Four. Crinkle, crinkle. ASMR coming through.
When I was doing all of my odd jobs after the stream yesterday, I was
minifigures with Mayo and Heather.
I was wheeling that cart around my house like crazy. I need to move my.
Richard says he's going to be cleaning his garage. Very productive.
I need to
very
move.
productive, Richard.
Can you not hear me? We keep on talking over each other.
My internet's not the greatest.
Okay. So there's a delay by like half a second or something. Okay. Now I need to get my phone.
Yeah.
Because I got two codes to scan on instructions. So everyone, don't forget to get your. So everyone, don't forget to get your 20 insiders points whenever you build a set. Yeah, and and since yesterday was so much fun, would you be no, sorry. Do you want to do this stream just the two of us, or do you want to start a party out of all this today?
Well, you're talking to the who's down the party?
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you wanna turn this stream?
We can add a party if you want.
Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, because I didn't want to do that without your permission beforehand.
It doesn't hurt.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to turn this stream into a party. So I'm going to go put out the invite.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to go put out the invite to this on in the jungle if anyone wants to come and join us. Just need to load up because if you you didn't, well, if you weren't around yesterday, yeah, if you weren't around yesterday, before my stream, the Brickable Cow went live, and we had our own, and we had our own party over on his channel.
Oh, Cal was live earlier.
Gonna put that in the jungle. If anyone wants to come and join the party, the invite is over in the jungle. Anyway, I need to scan my instructions to get the insiders points. Exactly, Heather. Everyone make sure to click or tap the like button. We got to 15 likes yesterday. I think we're at 18 likes now. Let's try to get let's try to get 15 likes on this stream.
Definitely got to get that like button smashed.
Yeah, I need to log into my Lego account. I don't know why, but whenever I try to go on to the Lego Builder app, probably because I don't build a lot of sets regularly, the app always closes down, so I have to re-download it. If anyone else has that problem on their phone, please let me know.
All right, I got bag one set up. I'm going to go grab my coffee real quick. And then I will start building.
Yeah. So RC is going to switch on over to his From Blocks to Mocks account. And so what I do when I build a set this big is I dump out all of the bags, and then I put the bags back in descending order, because I don't want bags all over my table. However, something like the cotton candy stand that I was building yesterday, that only had 4 bags, and the bags were small, so they weren't cluttering my table. So after I dumped all of them out, I kept them out. But this set is too big for me to do that. And that's the same thing I do whenever I build the modulars at Christmas time. Is when I unbox the set, I dump it all out and then put the set back in. Well, and then I put the bags back into the box so that I don't have bags just all over the place. If you build your sets that same way, please let me know in the comments.
Nice. Yeah, I throw them back in the box.
There are some people I know.
I contemplate whether or not I'm going to save my box, but ultimately I usually just throw them out.
There are some people I know who open all of the bags at the same time, and they have to manually sort everything. I don't know why they would do that. Okay, I got my 20 insiders points for this cotton candy set.
Definitely.
And I don't think there's a rewards thing for this set, so we're just going to get straight into the build. Yeah. I'm going to keep the box on the floor next to me. And unlike a lot of the sets I've been building recently, this has the plastic bags, not the paper bags.
Blue? Oh, that's cool. I've never seen. That's a new piece for me.
Okay.
The blue two by.
So before I put any of these pieces together, just going to quickly go over what's going on in the chat. Just in case I missed out on anything.
Yeah.
Going to go everything that's relevant. Yeah. RC did grocery shopping. RC is asking how's the weather in Canada.
And he's cleaning his garage apparently as well.
How's the weather in Canada?
Oh yeah, I was telling him it's actually pretty wet. It's been raining quite a bit lately, but we did have a drought like almost all of the summer, which I only had to cut the lawn like 3 times. No snow yet, but I'm hoping that my grass grows.
Well, actually, Owen, what YouTube suggests is people to make teasers for their long form video. What YouTube suggests is for people to make teasers for their long form videos as shorts, so that you watch a YouTube short, and it teases someone to watch a long form video. So, if you want to make teasers for your videos, I would recommend making them as shorts, and then you might get more views. You might get more views on your long form videos, and I would like to see you make more videos about your mocks in general.
Right.
Yes, I can't wait to do that as well, because we'll be live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Monday night, because that's when Heather wants to go live on her channel. What else? Yeah, we're going to be talking about Lego minifigures, because Heather likes talking about the collectible minifigures and the BAM Tower, and I like talking about the evolution of the vintage minifigures into what we have now. RC is cleaning his garage. Yesterday, I was cleaning my garage.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the BAM too.
Yeah, I know. That's how microphones.
I had to organize mine yesterday, so
yeah. So RC says, "Yo to you, have like 10 hobbies. One is garage and cars, and the garage is a massive mess after working on everything all month." I'm not sure how busy
that's a nice color.
I'm not sure how busy your garage is, Hobby, but mine is, because that's where my Lego is.
Oh, good Lord. It's piled to the ceiling with Lego in one corner. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, because to the right of where my screen...
But yeah, I had to go in there. I had to organize the wall of chaos.
Okay, well, I think because of the syncing issue, I'm just going to wait
To get my
five
set
seconds
out.
after. I'm just going to wait 5 seconds after
Oh, it
you
says I
you
have to
speak.
build 2 of these.
I think because of the syncing issue, I'm just going to wait 5 seconds to say something after whenever you speak. Okay.
Okay. It glitches in and out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Owen's building. Terrain. That's the name. That's the name of a Lego convention. Um, RC's transitioning to from blocks to mocks.
Ouch. Oh.
Yeah. Some people can't build Lego without coffee. I can't build Lego without water.
Yeah, gotta have my coffee and my water.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that, Heather. Um, okay, yeah, gone through all of the comments. Yeah, I've been gaming all morning. Okay, yeah, and I'll have to come back to that in half an hour. And I'm gonna need to put my I don't know, my computer might might lose battery before the end of the stream. I don't know. So is there anything that you want to talk about while we're building this?
I mean, we can talk about the octan racer theme, I guess.
Yeah, well I'm just gonna ask, what do you like
What would be your favorite octan set other than this?
yeah, well I'm just gonna say what do you like about Octan the most? Because I have a plethora of things I can say about Lego Octan.
About what? Sorry.
I'm just gonna say, well, I'm just gonna ask, what do you enjoy most about
What do I like?
what do you enjoy most about Lego Octan?
I remember some of my first sets were like a small octan transport, and I just always thought it was cool that they had their own fuel delivery and whatnot. It just kind of plays into the whole theme because, like, when I first started Lego, it was just bricks, and they had minifigures, but I didn't really have too many. And then when I started getting minifigures, well, they had the space ones, the Blacktron and Mtron. But the Octan was cool because you drive around your little. I drive around my fuel truck and it worked everywhere. I drove it on the moon. I drove it on Mars, wherever I was staging my next theme. That's where it was.
So
I
by
ended up
that,
selling that Octan truck to like a school friend.
Octan truck, are you talking about the Indy Transport from 1995 that had the three race cars on it?
No. It was just a fuel truck. It had like a trailer and and a truck front and one minifigure sat in it. It
So
might
was
be
it
for
just
some kind of racetrack, though. I'm not sure.
so was it just one of the tankers?
Talking a long time ago.
Because there was an octan tanker which came out in 1992 to go
One truck
along
in
with
the
the
set.
to go along with the service station, and there was also the gas stop shop from 1995, which had a smaller octane tanker that didn't have a trailer.
Yeah, that might have been it. One of the two, at least. I'd seriously have to look it up to be 100% sure, but you're not far off.
Yeah,
Like one of those
because
smaller, earlier builds, that's for sure.
Yeah, because the gas stop shop from 1995, it was only 2 fuel pumps and the tanker.
Nice.
And I remember when Jane reviewed
I like a
that.
4-wide truck, Richard said.
Yeah, 4 wide is my preferred scale too.
Yeah, 4-wide. Those are my jam.
Because that's what a lot of you guys grew up with, and that's what I have an appreciation for.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think my first octane set.
Exactly. That's why I should show you my little race car.
Yeah, you go and do that. That'll be fun to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think my first octane set was the octane tanker from 2010.
Check this one out. I got this was a polybag deal they had on TMC last month. But again, it's the 4-wide, and it's got that original black chassis. That's what I grew up, this black chassis and these small little race cars. This one's definitely a modern style, but yeah.
That 4x7 chassis hasn't changed since it was introduced in the 80s. So you built this one.
Really?
Yeah,
this one's pretty damn close. Well, I mean, originally the ones I remember were white. Yeah, it's been a long time. I'm old. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, my oldest set is from 1961. But I'm not old.
Okay, so it's got to go like this. When the Legend Master is asking, should he put buildings onto
You're glitching hard right now.
Oh, we're supposed to build two, though. Darn it.
There's big glitches going on over there.
With me? Probably.
Yeah.
Nobody respects my internet usage over here.
Yeah, Heather is right.
So this.
Heather's right.
Oh, you can hardly hear me. What? Thank you, Heather.
Yeah, there's big glitches going on over there. Still can't hear you. I think he's frozen.
Oh. Where is it?
Yeah, something's majorly wrong
Audio.
on Hobby's end. Yeah, and he's gone. And you're back. Are you? Can you hear us?
Can you hear me a little bit better?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Am I any louder? Test 1, 2.
You're the same volume for me. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? What's 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 going on over there?
Bad internet.
Oh, this is rather awkward. What's going on over there?
Oops.
What's going on over there?
I'm trying to move closer to the internet signal. Oh, I'm wondering if that's the problem.
Something's got to be the problem.
Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? What's going on over there? Yeah, exactly. We can't see Hobby. He's a blank screen right now. Well, because of technical difficulties. Yeah, and he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, his computer just crashed. So if anyone doesn't come on within the next 14 minutes, I'm just going to end this stream early. Hey, Scott. Hobby is having massive technical issues. So unless someone from the jungle wants to join me within... Yeah, if someone from the jungle wants to join me within the next 13 minutes, I'm just going to end this stream. Owen, if you're that desperate, I'll get something over to you. I'll go to Discord. Where's my DMs with Owen? Okay. There it is. Yeah. Well, this stream has got off to a very rocky start. And I can't remember where I am. And these instructions are confusing me. These are confusing. I don't know what's a 2 times build and what's not. Because it says to build this thing 2 times. I'm not seeing the pieces to build this 2 times. There's Owen.
Hello, Mayo. Long time no see.
Actually, it's not because I see you a lot.
I mean on a stream, but okay.
Okay, yeah.
So, how's it going?
Well, today's been productive again. I got a lot of gaming out of the way before doing this stream, and I was watching some YouTube to get my energy going for this stream.
Yeah, I actually did some gaming this morning too. I was playing some Rocket League.
Yeah, I'm not sure. These instructions are very confusing.
Are you familiar with the game Rocket League?
No, Alexandria can't see you.
Oh, sorry. I'm just kind of just moving a couple things around right now. But then I will stick my camera on so I can show everybody my mocks. That's okay with you, of course.
Okay.
So that's your second big fig.
Yeah, because I previously built one of the originals, and I've got another one of the originals sealed. These instructions are, I just cannot follow them at all.
recommend I go and pick one up as well, or
If you like, well, I'm not sure what your experience is with this type of build.
I've never done it before. Obviously, I do a lot of mob building, so I don't buy many sets. It's usually just parts.
Yeah, and I can't find pieces for this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clear my desk real quick because I've got my computer high enough so the camera on my computer will be able to face down to the table.
Yeah, very confusing instructions. So there's okay, so that goes on top of there.
Tripod. Let's put it in there for now. I mean, I've just recovered from kidney stones, so I can start streaming. Starting Monday, actually.
Yeah.
Feeling a lot better now, at least.
Yeah. I'm gonna retract something. Just let me do it. Yeah.
Hopefully, Hobby Hooligan can join back, which obviously he disconnected from technical difficulties.
Yeah. I'm just, with all the stuff that's happened, I'm just going to cut this short at an hour stream.
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah, because honestly, this stream has been an epic fail because Hobby was having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so apologies to everyone who came in to this stream today. Unfortunately, Hobby's computer crashed.
Yeah, because you're cutting this short, I'll just probably make a video regarding all the mocks I've created for this month.
Yeah. Well, it was an epic fail because if technology had been better, then we would be going on probably until I finished the build. And there's nothing I can do about other people's technology. I mean, I remember when I had a terrible internet connection, and that was not and that was not pretty. So I've been there and done that. I remember when I was doing university classes, my microphone, it did not want to work properly, so I would have to be in a class meeting on my phone instead of my computer because that's how bad my microphone was. And because of all those technical difficulties, that's what actually prompted me to buy a Mac. I invested almost $5,000 into technology because I was sick and tired of my technical difficulties. So yeah, I don't blame people for having bad technology. It happens. Well, just as long as the viewers enjoy it, at least that's something. I mean, as a streamer, I'm disappointed, but if the viewers can get some satisfaction, then that's what really really matters at the end of the day.
Have you ever seen this piece before?
I think that's from some late 90s space sets.
Yeah, it looks like a stand.
I appreciate the love, Heather. I appreciate it. So I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm speechless. I don't know what to think right now. I don't know what to think. So I'm just not gonna. Um, yeah. Uh, yeah.
So $500 on technical equipment is pretty good, I suppose.
I'm just
That's
gonna.
probably around £300 on better internet and a computer.
I just gotta write something. Yes, Heather, I'll do that. So on Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, I will be on TMC Heather's channel for a live stream. We are going to be talking about Lego minifigures, and because she wants to talk about the collectible minifigures and go through some of the BAM figures. I actually showed her a source for a web page on Jay's Brick blog that has written articles about some of the BAM figs that have come out since 2020. So we're going to be talking about that, and I'm going to talk about kind of the evolution of some of the Lego minifigures from the 20th century to the 21st century. Because if you don't know Heather, is one of the is in a position of leadership at the minifigure club, and so minifigures are her game, and I always have a good time with Heather. So we're going to enjoy that stream, and then we're going to do a part 2 on Friday night, starting on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then the part 2 will be on her channel at 10 p.m. Eastern. And depending on what happens on Tuesday night, we may or may not do a stream on Tuesday night, so everyone can look forward to that as well. And Johnny wants to see what you're building right now, Owen.
Okay, no problem. Just give me a second. This should work. So this right here is the terrain work that I'm working on so far. As you can see, I've got some craters going on there. And these grey pieces across the base plate, I'm eventually going to be turning those into a large mountain enclosure. Which is where, just give me a second.
Hey,
Figures, the power miners, rock monsters are going to live amongst loads of crystals. So it's going to kind of be like a crystal enclosure.
Hey, Skywin. Well, unfortunately, there was some technical difficulties that happened. Hobby's computer crashed. But everyone, please spam the potato emoji in the chat for Skywin. I was talking about the Building and Chatting podcast at the start of the stream, Sky.
Happy 3 a.m. because it's just turned 3 a.m. for me.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Everyone, please leave a like on the stream. Yes. There's potatoes. Let's spam those potato emojis. Everybody. Yes, we are going to have a blast. I can't wait to talk about minifigures with you, Heather. And depending on what happens, stay tuned for a potential new podcast I'm going to be doing with TMC Heather. Some people were giving us suggestions about 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 a podcast we could do together, and I wasn't even thinking about podcasts until other people suggested that Heather and I um, potentially do one together. So that got the ball rolling, and I'm not going to make any guarantees about if we decide to do a podcast, but we're definitely going to have fun streaming together on Monday and Friday night. Owen, are you still there?
Oh yes, sorry. I'm just reading the chat very quickly. I see Heather says she built a small crystal cave with a bunch of geodes. That's cool. Yeah, it actually wasn't my idea. If you want the truth, it was actually Mayo's idea for me to build a crystal enclosure, and I
Yeah,
actually took up the idea.
yeah. A crystal cave because you built that rover that's transporting some crystals.
Yeah, so he can study the facts and architectures on the crystals, because the aliens are using them for weaponry as well as battery cells for the vehicles.
Because you do a lot of stuff with Alien Conquest.
Yeah, as well as Blacktron and things like that. And
Hello, hello, Jack, the Lego Maniac. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the mayohosko stream. Says, what are your opinions about doorknobs? My opinion is that as long as they turn without sticking, I don't have a problem with them.
what I am interested in is Lego are bringing out a 3D printed Lego gift with purchase pretty soon. That's going to be pretty cool, I think.
I haven't heard about that.
Oh, I think it was just a teaser. I'm not too sure if it's actual official or not, but I've seen it on the social media.
There's a weird 3D printed piece in the new holiday train.
Yeah, actually, I saw that. It's in that Christmas set, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what the holiday train is.
Right. I haven't seen this set. As I say, I don't follow a lot of Lego sets because I'm obviously a mod builder, so I just tend to look at the pad wall.
Heather says, I prefer doorknobs that your dog can't open. Yeah. So apparently Sky knows Jack, the Lego Maniac. I think so, Heather. I think so.
Huh. That's an interesting name. Johnny Jeebus runs on water and whiskey. Interesting.
I don't know the lore behind all of that, so if anyone knows, please explain in the chat.
I know whiskey's good for getting rid of teeth abscesses. But that's the only thing I use whiskey for, usually.
So I'm just doing something.
Skyrun says, I like potatoes. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you've ever seen any of Skywind's content, he turned potatoes into a meme.
You know what? While I'm here, I can go and check out his content, and I'll subscribe.
Yeah, if anyone sees anyone in the chat that says interesting stuff, definitely subscribe and see what they and see what they do. I mean, that's how I mean, that's how I found a whole bunch of people on YouTube, because I'd go into live stream chats and see new people, then check their channel. If I like what I see, then I subscribe to them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of content creators out there that create content that you wouldn't even know you like, which you don't know until you look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I wouldn't know anyone here if it wasn't for seeing them in live streams.
Yeah.
That's how I grew. That's how I grew my community by networking with people.
Yeah, I mean, networking with people is actually how I've managed to get 146 subscribers.
Yeah, because like every week I see you get a couple more subscribers.
Yeah, because I'm actually pulling people. Not pulling people, sorry, that's the wrong wording. Possibly convincing people that Lego is a great hobby, especially when they didn't really know much about it. And I'm going into people's live streams and people that build or play with 3D models and things like that, or paper engineers and people like that. I suggest and start talking about Lego, and they ask what Lego means to myself, and I say I'm a full time or most of the time content creator. I post things on YouTube and things like that. They check out my content and they subscribe.
Yeah, so that's the end of bag. That's the end of bag one.
Yeah, and as well as, of course, I've been creating a load of YouTube shorts on, well, I wouldn't say loads, probably a good few on my most recent Alien and Blacktron, as well as Galaxy Squad mocks I've been creating for the Alien City that is dropping in 2026.
And more people are subscribing to you right now.
Oh wow, thanks a lot, Heather. It's muchly appreciated. I'm actually already subscribed to yourself. Because I've seen you a couple of times in the jungle streams with Clicking Cliff.
Yeah, so you know, well, with all of the mocks that you're building, can we see them on camera, please?
Oh sure, yeah, just give me a second, mate.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do while you do all that is I'm gonna
Tell you what I can do. If I move this big base plate out of the way, I guess I can display everything on my other draw set, so the laptop camera can see them a little better. Just give me a second while I move this. Hopefully no large creatures appear behind this drawer, because I will hit the ceiling. See, I don't mind spiders, but when they jump out on me, I hit a brick. Like, my soul jumps out of my skin.
we can't see them.
Yeah, because I'm currently just moving a couple of things. Just give me a second. Right. Camera on. So, don't know how well you can see that. I mean, you might be able to see it a little better if I was on full screen, but it's okay if
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna put you on the full screen now.
Okay, appreciate it. So what we have here is a few of the. We've got two buggies here. which this one is from the ADU minifigure. I built a buggy for their depot, which I'm still yet to build, but it will be happening pretty soon. So we've got some interesting weaponry and armory on this vehicle. As you can see, we've got a very cool missile on this side, as well as some armory and things like that over here. Some grills here, which represents a step. So when they want to get these like fuel tanks out of the vehicle to fill up the buggy, they can step up and grab them. We've got these very cool tires, which is terrain tires, which were included in, if I'm not mistaken, they've been used in quite a lot of sets, but the ones these are from is Lloyd's Tournament of Elements. What's that set called? That's going to bug me. But I know it's from the Ninjago series. Tournament of Elements. It's from one of his vehicles. See, as you can see, he's got some gear sticks at the front that he's holding on to so he can control the vehicle. So that's pretty much it for that vehicle. And then we've got the alien combat buggy. No, sorry, that's the combat buggy. This is the terrain buggy. Right, that's better. So we've got, same with this one, some armory. The same tires. We've got the alien conquest minifigure. We've got a tank at the back with a cool little wheel, for which is for a fuel compartment, which I should have added onto the other vehicle as well, but that one is, I'm still planning on upgrading this one. Because I know it can be upgraded in some way, I'm just trying to figure out how. Because obviously it's trial and error with this sort of thing, isn't it? So, as I say, these are all pretty much very similar in the way they're built, which I will be doing a tutorial for the main frame of these buggies. The only thing I won't be teaching is the detailing, but I will be giving some inspiration and some ideas for that. So stay tuned. And of course, it's got a satellite dish at the top, so it can detect any nearby enemies or anything like that. And then we've got this very cool little spaceship. Obviously, this one is also for one of the Alien Conquest Alien minifigures. This is a, like, I'm not too sure what to call this, but it's it's basically for fighting. It's a spaceship, of course, as you can see. So this is like got a laser at the front. So for any jets or anything that the ADU officers, these guys here, are going to be flying around to try and raid or attack the aliens, these, as well as a couple of more spaceships I'm still yet to build, is going to defend the city. It's got some, obviously it's got the laser at the front. It's got some other lasers here too, as well as this one. It's got a very cool controller at the front, which I'm actually not too sure where I got that from. Probably included into a Lego bulk lot I bought. Then we've got these two boosters at the back, as well as another satellite dish, which is pretty cool. And then we've got some armory on the sides, which again, all of these are still yet to be upgraded, even more than they already are. Because you can always upgrade things, always, even when you don't think so, because there's no such thing as hitting a limit. Because a limit is, when you think you've hit your limit, that is your inner self telling you comfort or the way things are should stay the same. But as I say, For anyone that's mock building right now, or is a mock builder full stop, remember there's no such thing as there's no such thing as a limit regarding the amount of detail or anything you can put into a build. Because there's always room for upgrades if that's either inspiring from others or people's ideas. Which what I like to do is make polls and things on social media or Discord regarding some things that should be included or any other upgrades that should be onto the builds.
They are mocks, Skywin.
And then over here, we've got the Blacktron Mutant Hoverbike, for which the boosters are not movable. They were movable in the tutorial that I made a couple of months ago, which I took down because the vehicles I'm wanting to upgrade, I'm not yet going to make a tutorial for until I've fully had my mind settled on the fact that they're upgraded enough for my standards. So yeah, this is the Blacktron Hoverbike mock, for which Mayo actually really likes, don't you? I think.
Yeah. And those aliens are from Alien Conquest.
Yeah. So this is it's got some cool boosters on the sides. I mean, what I think I should do with this one is either possibly put boosters at the back, or just totally change the design, or keep this build and create another one. Because they could be for two different things, couldn't they? I suppose. Like this could be his daily transporting vehicle. So possibly I could create him some sort of another vehicle. And then over here, we've got the Blacktron mutant droid, which as you can see, it's using R2-D2's legs, as well as a wheel at the back so it can stand up. So yeah, it's got a cool droid face, curved tile at the top to try and smooth things out a little bit. So yeah, these are some of the mocks I've created. Let me just take these off a second so I can show you some more.
Yeah, Alien Conquest takes a lot of inspiration from the UFO theme in the late 90s. Alexandria think that's cool, and so does Skywin.
Yeah, so these ones that I'm about to put onto this platform is probably my most favorite. Just give me a second to put those up there real quick so I can.
And Hobby sees a resemblance between some of your stuff and Gonk droids.
Gonk droid. Yeah. I guess so. I mean, I don't really inspire from stuff like that from Star Wars. I really should. I mean, I did here. Actually, let's go to this one first because we're on the subject. So, I previously, a couple of years ago, created a snowspeeder mock, for which I've actually built a second one in the style using trans neon green instead of orange. Which this is very detailed. So there's a lot to talk about regarding this. So let's start with the the ray guns at the front. So these are the battery cells here that are powering the ray guns, which is obviously to fire the ADU jets and things, or any sort of space vehicle. Which this is for air and ground, so it can work either way, I suppose, for ground or air vehicles from the ADU. We've got a really cool satellite dish, for which actually I inspired from somebody else's design for the aerial or satellite dish from a rebrickable mock. Again, we've got the cool little like design at the front because it's a sort of style I like going for is a trans neon 1x1 with a 1x1 plated plate with a pin. Then we've got the interior. Just give me a second. Let me just remove this satellite. So what we've got here is 2 fuel tanks, again to fill up the vehicle when it's needed. And then we've got this cool little computer at the front, which is a 2x2 sloped brick with, if I'm not mistaken, that's an early 2000s printed design, possibly 90s, but I'm sure Mayo would be able to follow me up on that.
That computer print was first used in the 90s.
Yeah. And then we've got the cool little boosters at the back as well, which is pretty cool. And then we've got some clips on the top of the vehicle for any guns or weaponry that the aliens may use. So when they're driving or flying the vehicle, they can use that to infantry their weaponry. So this is actually probably my favorite out of them all so far. Because with this one, this is the first time I've ever inspired from another mock I've created, actually. Because I actually came up with the idea from inspiring from my previous mocks, because they were just sat there on a shelf looking boring and dusty. So I thought maybe possibly I could upgrade them to something I'm currently building or any future projects I'll be building. So we've got this. Now we've got this cool little beetle or some sort of a flying vehicle, which is actually inspired from, if you give me a second, this Galaxy Squad set, which actually I haven't just copied it and changed the colors, because it is totally different with a total different design. The wings have stayed the same, but everything else is different. This is from 2013, this set. I'm not sure how many pieces it includes, but it's not too many. Which it actually comes with 2 minifigures, a cool little mech minifigure, as well as I'm not too sure, it looks like a moth minifigure of some sort. Which, if you would like to check out this set, it is set 70700. So yeah, let's get back to this mock. So, what we have here is a flying beetle spaceship, which again, this is very detailed, as so is all my mocks, as Mayo is aware. I love my greebling. So, very similar design with the front, with the rest. Again, I try and go for that same design for pretty much every vehicle. So anyone that looks at them would know they're all from the same, like the same team, shall I say. So we've actually, with this set, compared to that Galaxy Squad set, we've changed quite a lot of things. We've added these, like, armored pieces onto the cockpit. No, not the cockpit, the windshield, sorry, which is on the cockpit. We've added some more detail on the front as well as the side designs. We've added different legs, as well as changed the colors, of course. We've added a satellite dish and a ray gun at the back for the alien that's inside, which, if I just move these clips real quick, I can show you the interior. So what we have in here is a custom, I say a custom made, but a parted made alien minifigure, which is actually the head of the queen and the body from the I'm not sure what you call these, but the workers or the I'm not even sure what these minifigures are called, like the alien troops.
Hey, Crimson, Hobby Hooligan had some technical issues, so now we're just waiting to see if he can come back on. He's trying to fix his computer right now.
Yeah, so on the interior, we've got obviously the minifigure And then we've got this cool little control panel, which again is also used for combat, I guess. For which I guess this thing at the front, this trans neon stud, can be used as a laser. So yeah, this control panels will detect any ongoing vehicles from the ADU, as well as powering up the laser. And obviously flying the thing, of course, because how else would it fly? So I'll just put that back together. Oh, hello, Crimson. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. I haven't seen you in a while. So, best till last, I suppose, regarding the minifigure habitat over here. We've got this cool little alien minifigure habitat, for which won't be a habitat for much longer because it's going to be included into the city in 2026. And obviously, we've only got practically 3 months to go until 2026, for which is exactly 12 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Probably a little bit more, but estimately 12 weeks. Until I start my alien city. So with this is a signal, part of a signal station for which I'm going to build. So obviously, as you can see, we've got a alien conquest minifigure, another alien troop on guard with his gun, his X-ray gun. We've got some cool computers at the back, which is for, again, detecting any ongoing trespassers or ongoing vehicles. Then we've got a fuel tank for another vehicle, which I'm still yet to build. Again, there's a lot to be included into this these mocks, for which obviously I haven't been as active recently because I had a kidney issue, which hopefully now that's out of the way, I can start going back to building streams or videos and things like that. For which is the reason for why I've actually created a YouTube Shorts playlist, because I've been making a lot of YouTube Shorts because they're a lot easier and it's less pressure on myself. And as you can see, we've got a crystal displaying here, for which I guess he's kind of using for decoration. We've got a satellite, a little satellite at the back, for which I'm not too sure what the purpose is of that. For which I guess it could be used for, again, detecting any ongoing trespassers and things like that. For which I'm not too sure on what else I can really create with this sort of thing, except from vehicles that can go with these mocks. And if anybody's got any suggestions or anything, be sure to put in the comments down below. So yeah, this is all of my current mocks I've created.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do because Hobby, what's going on with your computer, buddy?
Yeah, I think I was having a pretty bad internet connection, which is not good.
Is your computer still updating?
Mayo, I've actually fixed the audio on my phone. You know how
Really?
before it was crackling when I was using my microphone on my phone? It was a broken speaker, which I've had replaced as well as the screen, because silly old me dropped my phone 3 times in a row after picking it up and dropping it again, caused by nerve damage in my hands. For which what I've done is put a screen protector on my phone, because I've only recently bought this phone in the last couple of months and forgot to add a screen protector as well as a case, for which I've now done. So hopefully that won't be happening again anytime soon.
Yeah, just waiting to see if Hobby says anything, because if Hobby doesn't get back to us, we're going to end this stream. Yeah, a lot of people enjoyed seeing RC City yesterday, so we're glad that we could show them. Because RC has such an impressive city.
It was very impressive. I know I said it was a mid-build, but I was only kidding. I just want to throw that out there, which I know Johnny and things was taking that pretty seriously, but it was just a joke. I thought it was one of the best I've ever seen, which obviously mayohosko is at the very top right now.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think Hobby's going to get back to us. So we're gonna end this stream. Yeah, so hope you continue enjoy building all of those mocks. I'm going to be cleaning the city for the rest of the day after we cleaned out the garage yesterday, and I've got to rearrange my shelves to include the sets that we built on yesterday's stream. So I want to group the space monorail with the space babies next to the other space baby set I have, and I will in October or November, I'm not sure when, I'm gonna be modifying the cotton candy stand from being on wheels to being a kiosk, like what I've done with some of my other friend sets. So apologies about Hobby's technical difficulties. His computer crashed. So you can find the links to his Instagram and his YouTube channel in the description. Where can we find you, Owen?
You can find me on every social media: Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Discord, Instagram, and a couple others as well. Which my username on all of them is literally Owen the Lego Master, because they weren't actually took, which I was very surprised about.
Yeah, so I'll be working on I'll be doing everything in the city for the city update, which will come out in less than 24 hours. Specifically 18 and a half hours will be when my next city update is. So you guys can look forward to that. And I'll be streaming with Heather multiple times next week, as we talked about earlier on. Do you have any last words, Owen?
Yes, if you enjoyed this live stream, consider smashing that like and subscribe button, even though it was a little bit of a technical issue at the start, which we have kind of smoothed things out towards the end, which is a positive, because you always need to look for those positives in all those negatives, because it's what keeps us from staying in the past. It's all about moving forward.
Yeah, so thank you for watching this stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'm going to go and do everything that I just talked about. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. I'm not sure when I'm going to get back to building the set in the title, but I'll find time eventually to do that. Although I will be building the Nigel Mansell car first. So I'll see you on my next live stream, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.